Character on the show is Kelly Weston, and she is sort of like the kind of wife and mother that I aspire one day to be. She's really strong, she knows herself, she's very real, she's very funny, she's very patient, very compassionate, but also totally opinionated and you know, tells her husband what she wants and calls him out on his ridiculous behavior, but is ultimately a really grounding and wonderful force for all of the insanity around her. You know, it sort of plays with this idea that when you marry someone, you marry into their whole family. And so, you know, Kyle Howard plays my husband on the show, and so I marry into the Weston family. And the Weston family is pretty elitist, a little snobby, a little uptight, somewhat conservative. And I come from the Durnan family, and they're a little looser, they wear their heart on their sleeves, they're a little more emotional. We talk about anything, anytime, there's no subject off limits. So, so there's a lot of contrast between the families. And of course, my in-laws are played by JoBeth Williams and Richard Dreyfuss, who are ridiculously amazing, and my parents are played by Ed Begley Jr. and Cynthia Stevenson, who are also completely amazing. We shot 10 episodes in front of a live studio audience, and what's really cool about this show is that we essentially have two totally separate casts. Each family has a whole episode to themselves. Actually, each family has, I guess, 5 episodes, 4, 5, 6, however many. Half of the episodes belong to the Weston family and half of the episodes belong to the Durnan family. So it's a really unique format for a sitcom. And there's lots of variety and the families are so different. I feel like it's pretty widely relatable and very exciting. Coolest thing about the first series is, like I mentioned, you never see the two families together except for the season finale, which is an episode that we can all look very much forward to, because when the two families meet, there's a lot of sparks that fly. I co-wrote and starred in this movie that I also co-produced. It's called The Dramatics of Comedy. It's available on iTunes and on demand. And soon to be on Netflix, if it's not already. And it's amazing. We have an amazing cast. Pablo Schreiber's in the movie, Rosemary DeWitt, Sean Astin, Tim Sharp, Tommy Sadowski, Scott Rogers. It's a great cast. Hi. I'm Kat Foster, and I star in the new amazing TBS comedy, Your Family or Mine, which is airing Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. You can see my movie, The Dramatics of Comedy, out on demand and on iTunes, and soon Netflix. And you can follow me on Twitter, at KITTYKAT Foster, at Kitty Cat Foster.